Hi there, it's Jen from modernmedicinelady.com and the Empathic Woman System, and the word of the day is action. So I was participating in a conversation on Facebook earlier about how to navigate Facebook right now, especially how do we deal with all the negativity that's really coming up on our feeds. And I was observing that one thing I've noticed is that there is so much content that is focused on the negative and focused on just pointing out what's wrong, but not offering any solutions or inviting us to take action. And what I really believe is that in order for us to keep moving through this process, we need to continue to take action. We need to find things that we can do that are viable, that are reasonable, that are doable, and we need to do them. Because when we just look at stuff on Facebook that just totally reinforces the negative and shows us what's wrong, I think it can really cause us to feel even more helpless, even more overwhelmed, even more powerless, even more frustrated, even more sad and despairing. And particularly as highly sensitive empathic people, right now, I know a lot of people who are really struggling with things like insomnia and just feelings of anxiousness on a regular basis and just not really knowing how to get out of our own way. And having a wall or a feed of Facebook that is just constantly perpetuating the wrong without offering any actions or solutions, I think that basically really causes us to get even more stuck and can really suck us down into this whirlpool of negativity and despair. Now, I'm not saying that there isn't a lot of stuff right now that we have to be concerned about and that there are some darn legitimate reasons for despairing at this moment. But what I am saying is that when we are focused on things that don't offer us actions, that don't offer us solutions, and don't offer any invitations to do something other than just wallow in the problem, I think that we end up feeling more powerless. And right now, if there's anything that we need, is for us to not feel powerless. So my personal approach to dealing with Facebook has a couple different pieces to it. One is that I approach Facebook very deliberately and with discipline. And I'm very mindful of what I click on and very mindful of where I spend my time on Facebook. So the three top things that I spend my time on in Facebook is groups with people who are taking action, who are focused on positive things, who are willing to take responsibility for their own stuff, who are really working on growth and personal development and healing, and who are really focused on continuing to go for their dreams, their desires, and to achieving their goals. So that even though they may be very bummed out about what's going on in the world around them, we are all really focused on continuing to move forward despite that. So that's one place that I spend a lot of my time and energy, is in groups that are positive. Another thing that I do is I focus on positive pages where other people are putting up and posting things that are inspirational and beautiful and wonderful and encouraging, as well as offering solutions. Because I think right now, solutions is so incredibly important. And of course, as you might imagine, I'm also spending a lot of time right here on my page focusing on sharing light, as well as offering solutions and actions that we can take so that we can keep moving forward and we can keep ourselves from getting sucked into that whirlpool of despair and negativity. Now, the thing that I'm very cautious about is my Facebook feed, because that's where I have the least amount of control, and that's where I'm most likely to see the Debbie Downer posts and the places where people are just complaining and not offering any solutions. And so I personally developed a rule for myself about this, and that rule is, if I'm going to click a link, if I'm going to click a link, I'm going to look at the source. And if it looks like it's clickbait, I'm not going to go there. And if I'm going to click a link and I'm not sure about the source, but I'm curious, I will do some fact checking definitely before I ever consider sharing it. And then in addition to that, when I share something, particularly about a problem, what I really like to do is make sure that I'm not just sharing something that's telling us what's wrong, but I'm sharing something that is giving us an invitation to take action as well, that is offering us a solution, is offering us a way to manage this or handle this or some other perspective or way to look at it. Because I sincerely believe that right now, the thing we need more than anything else is a sense of hope and a sense of we still have the ability to do things that can make a difference. And when all we're looking at is stuff that's showing us what's wrong, but not offering us any actions, I think we can forget that we still have a lot of power and we as individuals can make a difference. So, my question to you right now is, how are you taking action? Do you find yourself getting sucked into these negative whirlpools of complaint and what's wrong that Facebook has? Or are you focusing on taking action? Or are you kind of dancing between these things? And what are your personal rules for Facebook? How are you navigating Facebook so that you are keeping your head above water and you're keeping your eye on the light as opposed to getting sucked into all of that darkness and all of that negativity? So I would love to hear what you have to say about all of this. Please leave a comment below. And until next word of the day, I am wishing you peace. I am wishing you ease. And I am wishing you the kind of Facebook experience that I am having these days. One that is positive, one that is light-filled, one that is about love and connection, as opposed to one that is just sucking you into the quagmire of American yuck. So in the meantime, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jennifer Moore, Modern Medicine Lady, and also I will be eternally grateful for your help to get this video out into the world. Please like it, please share it, and please pass it along to other people who would find it useful. Thank you so much, and until tomorrow, peace.